Alright guys, so in our stick fighting today, we're going to be working on our basic strikes as well as our basic two-hand defenses, our 360 defenses using two hands. So our basic strikes is this. So the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure that when I have my stick, I have enough room at the bottom. I can go 2 or 3 fingers, or better yet, if I have a whole fist grip on the end, so like my baseball bat grip, this is a little better. It's going to give me a little bit more room to strike if I need to, or later on we can hook the arm. It also makes sure that when I'm doing my striking and my wrist rolling, if I'm holding too far close to the end, I could do my wrist roll and I could end up losing the stick. So it gives me a little bit better grip. So holding on with 1 fist distance in that baseball grip and then let go of the bottom hand. Most of us are right-handed, so we're going to use our right hand for striking most of the time. I'll probably get you to use both hands so that you get familiar with using both hands equally, but most of the time we're going to be using our right. Our strikes are this. So I keep my hand up, my elbow is in, my hands are up. So like my fighting position, same as in my guard position with my hands up by my beard, just out a little bit further away. The stick is going to be on the curve of my shoulder, so I keep the stick on the curve of my shoulder. The butt end, the bottom end, is going to point towards the opponent, or point towards the target. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a downward angle strike. I'm going out, hitting on a downward angle strike. And then from here, I can either come right back, do my strike, or better still, I can follow through and bring my hand up to the opposite shoulder. And when I do that, I'm now crossing the body. I'm now in a position to do my second strike, which is my backhand strike. So now I'm going to do my backhand strike. And I can roll and bring my hand up into this position. So my 2 basic strikes, my forehand strike and my backhand strike. So one more time, I'm hitting forehand and I'm hitting to the arm. I can hit to the arms and the legs with a stick, but never to the head, never to the body. I'm hitting with the arms, or hitting to the arms, hitting to the legs. Super important, don't forget, this is where we're hitting. I hit to the arms. Arm, I come back and I hit to the arm. Alright, so basically where my t-shirt ends, this area here, where the t-shirt ends and my skin begins, there's a nice little line there. I can hit 1 and then 2, rolling and coming back 2. Third position from here is I'm going to grip my 2-hand grip and I'm going to punch down with 2 hands, very similar to my defense versus a low attack. I'm driving forward this way. The idea is to bring my upper body forward to put more weight behind the attack, and my elbows are locked straight. It's going into the hips so that the bad guy, when you hit them in the hips, it pushes them back. If their weight is back, they stagger back, they fall back, they can't attack you and they can't chase after you. So we're doing that lower hip hit to drive them back. Okay, so 3 strikes, one more time. We're going here, 1, forehand, 2, backhand, bring it back up, bring it across, grabbing with 2 hands, straight down. One more time. Forward 1, forward 2, straight down. Our 2-hand defense, very similar to our 360 defense. We're still gripping on. We want to make sure that we have enough grip on both sides, so we have a little bit of a space at the end on either end, and I'm going to block straight up. So this is like my 360s. I bring my hands up in this position, right, and I can block straight up here. I bring it back. Straight here on the angle, I can go either side. Notice how my elbows are straight and my upper body leans forward every time. No matter what, I'm going forward every time. I can even go to the side, one side, or the other. I can do the same defense as low. I can bring it down here low, right? And I can swing it low. So I can go low here, bring it back, low here, bring it back, low, bring it back, low, low. Okay? If I was standing in a clock, 12 o'clock, and go 1, 2, 3, and then it switches over. 4 switches over. 5, 6, straight down. 7, 8, then it switches over. 9, 10, 11, and 12. So 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, straight up and down. Pretty simple. 3 and 9, one side, the other side. It's just it gets a little bit strange when I'm going down, right? I want to go down this way. I want to go down this way. So remember this position, right? This rocking position. Or if I'm up high, this rocking position. Key things to remember in this: keep those elbows locked straight. Really, really important to make sure that we absorb the impact. If the bad guy's coming at you with a stick, I need to make sure that I am stopping that defense. If my elbows are bent, I could make contact with the stick, but if they have a lot of weight or they have a lot of speed, a lot of momentum, my arm's going to break. The frame is going to break and I'm going to get hit in the head, so my arm will buckle. What I need to do is I need to lock that arm completely straight. Don't bend it. I also need to make sure that my upper body is forward. I lean into the defense. Doesn't matter if it's straight up high, straight down low, one side or the other side, or on any angle. I am always leaning forward into the defense. And again, like everything we do in Krav Maga, we always have that built-in recoil. We make our defense, we bring our hands back. We make our defense, we bring our hands back. We strike, we bring our hands back. Or we follow through, and we bring our hands back. Always bring your hands back. All right, that's our basic striking. Also our basic two-hand 360 defenses with the stick. Keep practicing. We're going to keep adding on to this as time goes on over the summer. We'll add a little bit more blocking and countering, maybe a couple of takeaways. We'll do some really cool stuff, so keep practicing. You guys take care.